Time for some Valkyrie. We got the new promo from Don. Sent it over. New Valkyrie promo. I'm gonna try that out, so I'm pretty excited. Valkyrie's nemesis is her downfall. The nemesis set in Valkyrie is brutal, and so I am happy to not see Enchantress. However, like we will probably, if we hit it, we pull out everything else. Players cannot discard player attachments that are attached to friendly characters. We do get we don't get a seduced, which is kind of nice. So yeah, I do think that she will have a better matchup against Enchantress because we cannot pull the powerful enchantments. Where do we want this leadership deck to go? Alrighty. Okay, so we can. Oh, that's kind of interesting. This promo does not have Avenger as a listed keyword. However, the Valkyrie is an Avenger. That's interesting. Oh wait, hold on. I was looking at the wrong side. It's definitely there. Nice, Nelson. Nice. Okay. That's funny. Hawkeye feels pretty good because we can start shooting some of these minions that we're going to be summoning. One of her best cards is Chooser of the Slain, and so I think we're going to be pulling minions, taking them out, and so a good way to do that would be with Hawkeye. Are we just running like, yeah, right? German promos, yeah. I'm excited. We can run like an ally swarm. Enchantress is steady, so it's not going to be a easy way to like stun her, which is tough. I feel like Leadership Valkyrie is the only way you can handle your nemesis normally. That's fair. Flight Squadron Valkyrie deck. Go Ariel. Get Aragorn out. Get Ariel. I'm a little concerned it's going to be too slow. The main concern I have with Valk the main concern I have with Enchantress is just how much pressure she's going to be putting on and how that's just going to keep up the entire game. I'm just afraid that there's not going to be much like room to like build out. Air supremacy and push ahead with aerial allies. Flight Squadron needs big economy, not Valkyrie. It could go Power of Flight kind of helps with that, but it's also like tough because if we don't get Aragorn out, then Aragorn is what gets her aerial, right? Yeah. Basic Avenger deck was squared off. Do we like squared off in Valk? Probably. Symbiotsu Valkyrie, you say? I'm just saying. All right, let's try that. Let's go White Tiger. Let's go Ant-Man. Let's go Stinger. Let's remember team building exercise this time. Let's remember our energy shrink genius. Squirrel Girl. I'm just looking at cheap allies. Probably go Triskelion. Maria. Clarity of Purpose in the blue summoning minion event. Nice, yeah. Trickster Takeover isn't available to pick up at locals, right? I thought it was releasing mid-August. Yes, so it comes out August 15th. August 15th is the release day, yeah. Hawkeye Girl is cheap. She is. I don't like her though. A Quinjet is always handy. It sounds like a Gandalf. I don't know why. I just read that in Gandalf's like voice. A Quinjet is always handy. She Avenger? Yeah, she is. She is. It's hard to bring side schemes with Valk. Like squared off is what we were talking about. Let's go ahead and grab that. What about strength in numbers? Valk deck. Quinjet with that new resource card, which is resource reserve that cost 1, right? Any player may spend the resource card tucked here as if it was in their hand. Oh, organizational support is what you're saying. Yes. Okay. Organizational support. I like it. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I got. Yeah. Strength and diversity. I feel like we're kind of leaning into shield, and so I don't know how much strength and or not shield. I'm sorry, Avenger. I don't know how much strength and diversity is going to help. I do like organizational support. Let's try it. Do we run 3 or 2 of these? I would not be surprised if Quinjet is in my old sleeves that I re-sleeved my entire collection like 2 years ago. Like, I don't know if I have touched that card in 2 years. Let's see. Yep, they're in my old sleeves. Look at, oh, this one's in my new sleeve, but this one's in my old sleeve. That's funny. Organizational support with Hulk. Okay, yeah. Black Panther is solid. Ooh, I do. Yeah, I like Panther in this. Quinjet's out and there were resources for him. That's really cool. And then when you need to, you can pop them for a big ally. I really like it. I think that's a lot of fun. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6. I'm probably gonna cut out Ant-Man, but we're gonna wait 2 seconds to do that. Let's grab organizational support again. And then I think we need to go with a little bit more high cost allies. Oh no. Oh no, where did I put organizational support? We're gonna run 2 organizational supports because I don't know where to find the other one. It's just not in there. So we'll run 2. I was debating between 1 or 2 anyway. So let's do that. Big allies. I think Nick is a good one. Senior. I don't know. I really like Senior. I enjoyed playing Senior there. We said Panther. I like Panther. I like Make the Call. Captain Marvel. Ooh, Captain Marvel. Yeah. Have a rapid response to chain the lightning bolt effect. That's cool. Professor X to thwart. Excellent call. Turns out X is going to give it to you. Senior, I'm just looking at what we grabbed here. We got a Quinn carrier. Let's grab that. Panther, Marvel, and Beast. I like Beast a lot here. Yeah. We're going to have a 500 card deck. Said rapid response. Grab 2 of those guys. 50 card Valkyrie deck is not a bad idea, mainly because I don't think Valkyrie's cards are that good. So if we can dilute the chances of drawing into Valkyrie cards, it's typically a better deck. Stinger could be a nice resource. Yeah, good call. I think I grabbed Stinger actually. Same with Hawkeye. I really like Hawkeye for organizational support because Hawkeye just kind of sits around for a while. So let's grab a Hawkeye. And he can be exhausted and still shoot his arrows. Just kind of a funny sentence. Yep. I like that. Spectrum is interesting here. Annabelle Riggs is cracked. Really? You're going to Alter Ego? You're going to Alter Ego with Valkyrie? That's my biggest issue with it. What's up? Good morning. Nice to see you streaming. Happy to have you here. I kind of like Spectrum here. I mean, if we play her with a mental card, she gets +2 thwart. She's thwarting for 3. Spectrum and Cap Marvel are too expensive for Valk. I think we're gonna use them for Quinn. We're gonna play them with Quinjet. Which means that we're not gonna use. Which means Spectrum doesn't get used that well. Yeah. Okay. We're all Captain America. No, because we're not leaning super heavy into the Avengers, so let's not go there. Kalu. After White Wolf attacks, place a threat on the main. That sounds awful. Yeah, yeah. Albert, I agree with you. I think we're building like a really big economy deck, right? Because we have organizational support, we have Quinjets which can get them in, and so I'm hoping that works. We'll see though. Goliath or Giant Man? Oh, Beast. I was like, there's one other. Who was it that I was thinking of? Beast, or that you had said 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 5. There's 40. We're at 45 cards. I did a Justice deck with her and flipped a lot with Infiltration and Wrath card advantage from Riggs. Oh, nice. Yeah. Falcon helps with threat as well. I like it, yeah. That's true. Yeah, let's grab a Falcon. I'm a big fan of Warlock with Valk because she has lots of bad cards. I'm down. I like that. That's really funny. We have 2 copies of Adam? Yeah, we do. Look at that. The birds. We could go Birds, Heimdall, Beta Ray Bill, and Bifrost, right? Because then we're playing Birds for 2. We're paying them for the effective cost. Beta Ray Bill is expensive. Heimdall is expensive as well. But I think Bifrost doesn't like give you any discounts on them. It's just you can pull them from your deck, right? And you can't pull them from your discard pile. Exhaust the Bifrost. Search your deck for an Asgard ally and play it. Yeah. Quinjet only plays Avengers, does it? Yep. Only an Avenger ally. That's good to know. Mewin and Hewin. Huggin and Muggin. Okay, that's their name from now on. Huggin and Muggin plus Bill. I like Bifrost. We ball. Why not? We're gonna lose anyways. There you go. 50 card. Did I grab the Bifrost or no? I feel like I don't want to run Beta Ray without the Bifrost. I did. Okay, cool. Do we want Heimdall? Would we rather have Heimdall over... I don't think I would. Nicholas Ridiculous. Sweet. Thanks. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's play Enchantress for the very first time ever with Valkyrie. Squared off will help me with Bill too. Yeah, good call. Squared off and Bill is a really fun combo because then Bill can just punch the minion that comes out and remove some threat too. Sick. Prime Real Estate. Set the Future of Despair side scheme aside. This feels so Lord of the Rings. It's funny. where it's like, take this, set it aside, it's going to come in later. That just, like, it's Lord of the Rings pacing to me. Future's Despair side scheme aside, attach a random hypnotic gaze to each identity. Players cannot look at the reverse side. Set each remaining hypnotic gaze aside. Squared off just does everything Valk wants. Yeah, right? And then Force Interrupt when a charm counter would be placed on the enchantment card in your play area. If you have the Enthralled trait, place a threat here instead. That's one. We've got our hypnotic gazes. We'll re-roll the 6. Oh my gosh, why am I'm hitting this thing so much. Enchantress is the new Hela. 3. There we go. This says your identity gains the Defiant trait. If there are 5 or more charm counters here, remove each charm counter and flip the card, and then it's going to be bad. It's going to be real bad. Enchantress stage 2. She has steady and toughness, and when revealed in standard mode, put the set aside Future Despair into play and then place an additional 3 threat on it. So we don't have to do that. We will do it when we flip into stage 3. Basically, they wanted it to come out on the second stage of whatever villain you're fighting. As a forced response, after Enchantress attacks you, we're going to place a charm counter on the enchantment card in your play area. She has 16 hit points and she's a 2/2. It's going to be fine. We are going to be playing with the recommended mod set, which is the Trickster Magic, which is the one that we just played with in Loki 2. Kind of wish she had the soldier trait. That would have been cool. That would have been really cool. Man on the Wall. Man on the Wall is an insane card. I jammed my thumb. I don't know when, but my thumb hurts, and it like hurts to like hold card. Or that sounds so lame. But yeah, my thumb. We played through 2 more acts of Slay the Spire last night. I'm playing as a defect right now, and my wife is playing as an Ironclad strength-based build. She has like 2 heavy strikes, and so in the board game heavy strikes, every strength gets modified to do +3 damage. And like the highest damage card I've seen, I think is actually 10. I think Meteor Strike is 10, but highest normal card is I don't know, like 4. And so when she also has demon form, so she's just like 15 damage. Use your strong hand. Yeah, right. Started the Mutant Genesis campaign as leadership Winter Soldier as a brawler role and took man on. Oh heck yeah! Oh heck yeah! That's good. That's real good. I always do this. I always shuffle in Deathglow. So we got Deathglow. Alrighty. Enchantress, I think Enchantress is gonna be real mean. Did you just play Loki solo? And so, how did it hold up to not being multiplayer? I thought it was good. I think it was. I would say it's medium level difficulty. I think the less chaos because I was able to plan a little bit more because I was just giving those synergy counters to me. And I think you still can do that in the massive multiplayer and not pass them out to other groups, but it's just so much fun to pass them to other groups. So I was able to plan a little bit. I had some cards where I was able to pull the right minions, and that really helped. But I liked it. I thought it was a fun puzzle. Really good solo experience. I want to make a leadership Winter Soldier deck that abuses new shield. Oh yeah. Deathglow should start in your deck. It's not a permanent that you can draw. That's how bad it is. Did they change that? Because I thought it was a setup ability. Yeah, setup. I think setup abilities happen before. Yeah, I think setup, because the Wolverine thing, I think setup abilities now happen before you draw your cards. Maybe not? No, that can't be right. Okay, I guess we'll shuffle it in and go find it later. That's so silly. Setup is still after. Of course it is, right? Yeah. They have rotted Wolverine's claws. Got it. Okay. So we get 6 cards. Organizational support, strength, squared off, Quinn Carrier, Nick, and a White Tiger. Honestly, not a bad hand at all. Yeah. We can square it off White Tiger. We can probably toss organizational support. We can probably get Nick and Quinn Carrier out. That's good. FFG bullies can fight me. That's great. I'm really happy with this hand. Yeah, we're gonna draw one card. Oh shoot! Of course it's Deathglow. That's so dumb. I'm not doing that. I guess I am. Okay, so Deathglow leaves my hand, and now we're way worse off than what we were before. Cool. That's fun. Alrighty. All right, let's flip out the Valk. Let's go ahead and square it off White Tiger. So we're gonna discard cards from the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Put that minion into play, engaged. So Enthralled Lackey is a quick strike. Does the minion attacks you, place a charm counter on the enchantment card. Boom. Gonna hit me for 1. Of course, I'm telling you the rules, and I've never actually shuffled Deathglow in. Then we got a White Tiger. And then we get to draw 2 cards. X and Beta Ray Bill. Strength, Beta Ray Bill, and Professor X will play Nick Fury. And we'll draw 3 cards. We got TBE, Chooser of the Slain, and Dragonfane. Do we Chooser of the Slain here? I think so. Let's go ahead and play Chooser of the Slain. We're going to search the deck for a minion and put it into play. I'll take the Brute. It has guard. While this minion is engaged with the player whose identity has the enthrall trait, the minion gets +3 hit points. We do not have the enthrall trait. Okay. We get to draw 2 cards. Got Ant-Man and Human and Mewan. Huggin' and muggin'. We'll go TBE, Ant-Man, and Huggin' and muggin' to play Quinn Carrier. Quinn Carrier will play Dragonfang. Okay. White Tiger and Nick will take out the Brute. Then Valkyrie will take out the Lackey. Not a bad first hand. Not a bad first hand at all. Let's go ahead and stand up. We're going to get charmed so fast. We've got a Squirrel Girl, Stinger, Rapid Response, Maria Hill, let's freaking go, and Triskelion. So 2, 4, 5. Place a thread here. Enchantress is going to attack after she attacks you. Yeah, so it does even chump blocking. I mean, it's just a clock, and then we flip, and it's gonna be bad. I don't think there is. I don't think there is a way to uncharm. Not that I've seen. We're gonna block with Nick. It'll be 2 + 2. There goes Seduce, which is nice to see. And then we'll place a charm counter. Okay. Counter card. Dark Designs. Beautiful. We're going to scheme out on turn 1. 2. After this activation, put a counter. Alrighty. Do you know what Valkyrie loves? Threat. She just loves it. Let's go Squirrel Girl and Quinn Carrier to play Maria Hill. Drawing into a Rapid Response. Alrighty. Rapid Response will play Stinger. And then Rapid Response will play Triskelion. Maria will thwart 2. Stinger will thwart 1. Valkyrie will punch and knock tough. Matt playing at the moment, Show of Empathy, snagging Blob. Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Show of Empathy is a fun card. Stand up. Come on, no whammies. We got Aragorn, Energy, Have at Thee, Make the Call, and a Visit Valhalla. Go one here. Enchantress is going to block. I'm going to chump with Maria. We 2 plus 3 is enough. And Maria's going to go hide away. We're at 3 out of 5. We are very close to being enthralled. It is not a slow process. We got Law of Attraction. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until an enthralled minion is discarded, and then we reveal that minion. This comes in with 2 as well as an acceleration icon. Nope, not enthralled. Oh, there's enthralled. Zax is enthralled. When revealed, discard the top 4 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. For each lightning resource, which is 3, take 1 indirect damage. All right, we're going to go down to 8 health. Ow. And we lost a Quinjet. We lost a Spear, which is fine. We lost Bifrost. What do you think is the strongest minion in the game that isn't an elite? No, I would say it's probably still the Mark 8 from Master Mold. Sentinel Mark 8, 338. When it comes into play, it attaches an attachment from the discard pile. I think that's the worst minion. We've got an Energy to play Make the Call to bring back Maria. Which will draw us into another Make the Call. Nice. We use a Make the Call. To put Deathglow on Zax. Quinn Carrier. And then Valkyrie is going to punch Enchantress for 3. So we're at 6. We'll go down to 13. We will use Quinn Carrier, Visit Valhalla, and Aragorn to play Have at Thee to deal 7 damage here. Overkill 1 because we do have the Deathglow. We get to ready Valk. Zax is gone, and we get the minion, or the ally. It comes into play. Zax has 3 thwarts, 1 attack. That's nice. Does not count against our ally limits, and after he enters play, search top 5 cards of your deck for a card with the printed lightning resource and add it to your hand. Flight, Shield Maiden, Make the Call, Black Panther, and Chooser. We're going to take Flight and then just toss it. What's up, Gurismo? We're going to punch for 3 again. We're at 12, so we go down to 9. Maria will go ahead and thwart Law of Attraction. What do I want to do? White Tiger thwart the main, potentially? It was like, I like having White Tiger as a backup blocker. Then next round we can have Zax clear the main. So let's hold on to that. We're gonna pitch this card. Or I'll stand up. But we do have a 3 thwarter here, so I kind of want to use that once we add another threat there. So we've got a Genius, Shield Maiden, Organizational Support, Hawkeye, and another Shield Maiden. Excellent. The best hand. The best hand. Is that a threat? Enchantress is going to attack. We will block with Maria. It's going to be 2, 3 by Maria. And then I added the Hypnotic Gaze counter. Encounter card. Trouble in the Other World. Valkyrie cannot attack the enemy with Death Glow. As an alter ego action, we can spend a lightning and a mental resource to remove trouble from the game. Okay. Interesting. So Zax is going to go ahead and thwart 3 here. He takes 2 consequential when he does that, so not too bad. We'll go ahead and punch here for 3. Take that down to 6. This is a garbage hand. We could flip down. I mean, like, yeah, we could flip down and Quinn Carrier and Auric Support to get Trouble in the Other World away, and then we go Genius and Shield Maiden to play Hawkeye. Yeah, let's do that. Hawkeye comes in with 3 counters. I'm sorry, 4 counters. Hawkeye will punch here for 1. What's the worst that could happen? And then we don't get enthralled. So that is actually good because we only add the counter when she attacks. Those tokens are so... I love the tokens. I love the tokens. So while we're down here, we're going to spend a Quinn Carrier and an Auric Support to get rid of Trouble in the Other World. All right, stand up. We're going to pitch our Shield Maiden. We don't need that. 2, 4, 6. Come on, big money. Well, actually, I don't. I want the Captain Britain Excalibur realm. Does Valk have lore? I don't actually know. I have no idea. I know very little about lore when it comes to Valk. Got to have at the Captain Marvel, Warlock, Make the Call, Chooser of the Slain, and a Panther. Good hands. All my money was in the last hand. We got 1. Enchantress is going to scheme for 2. 3. Choose either place a charm counter on the enchantment card or exhaust our identity. I'm going to exhaust my identity. So ends up scheming for 3. Or 2, I'm sorry. For 3. Encounter card. Spellbound. When defeated, each player whose identity has the Defiant trait places a charm counter on the enchantment card in their play area. Each player who has a Enthrall trait discards a card they control. Yikes. Yikes. Alrighty. Well, we're getting flipped regardless. So I feel like this deck could use a specialized training. It'd be really... I want to play this deck two-handed and someone else to help me thwart the specialized training. I guess Flight of the Valkyrie does clear a specialized training. I don't think I ever really thought about that. Maybe I have. I don't know. Okay. We're going to flip up to Valkyrie. Let's go Chooser of the Slain. We'll get a Enthralled Brute. Draw 2 cards. Valhalla, beautiful, and a Squared Off. Don't tempt me with a good time. Make the Call, Quinn Carrier. Panther to bring Maria back. We'll draw a card, which is Falcon. Okay. I need to take out the Brute before I take this out. So let's use Falcon to throw Deathglow here. Oh, Valkyrie's exhausted. That's not good. I guess the Brute. Forgot about Hawkeye here. Valkyrie's exhausted, so I don't actually want to put the Deathglow on there. Yikes. White Tiger will go ahead and attack to take out the Brute. Forgot that I was exhausted. Got a Zax and a Hawkeye. We'll thwart down Spellbound. And we place a thing here. When revealed, you are confused, otherwise take 2 damage. I'm always confused. Forced action, we have to exhaust the card, draw a card, then play that card, pay that card, paying its cost. If you cannot, take 1 damage. Oh, I have so many resources still in this bottom of this deck. Ugh. All right. So this is a forced action. This is a new action type in this pack, so we have to do it. So we'll draw a card. We got Flight of the Valkyrie. And we cannot play. Oh, we can play it because it's an upgrade. Okay, hold on. Let's go Captain Marvel and Falcon to play this. Okay. Maria will thwart the main. Oh, Zach's dead. Do I squared off Adam Warlock in here? I don't think I do. I don't think that's worth doing. Since you're usually taking damage, Specialized Training is so good in Valk, you'll draw cards. If you take Frontline... Oh, yeah. I like Combat Specialist with her a lot. I think I'm going to hang on to Squared Off. And we're going to use Adam and have Ethie to play Valhalla. Yeah, okay. Let's stand up. Squared off. Quinjet. Squared off. There you go, Trap. It happened again. We held onto a card and drew a second one. Senior and Beast. We have 1 card left, which is pretty nice. Alrighty. We got 1 thread here. Enchantress is going to attack. We're going to block with Maria. It'll be 2. After this activation, put a pursuit counter. And then we place a threat because we cannot place a charm counter on our enchantment. Alrighty. And counter card. Crown of the Enchantress. Attached to Enchantress, in expert mode, she gains Stalwart. After she schemes against you, place a charm counter on an enchantment card in your play area. Each player exhausts their identity, takes the damage to discard the card. Venom Firepower versus... I did a Venom Firepower deck. I don't remember who I fought, but I did one. Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun deck. Alrighty then. Let's go Trance of Greed. We'll draw this card. It's Annabelle Riggs. I have to play it. Squared off, and Quinn Carrier will play Annabelle. I think squared off. I think this is how this works. Yeah, I think who did I play Venom Firepower against? I don't even remember. Alrighty, let's play Squared Off. Discard cards until we get a minion. Expert mode, he gains Toughness, which Hawkeye will ping. Force response after a player deals any amount of damage to Enchantress, he attacks that player, and then when defeated, Enchantress attacks the player who defeated him. I think that's so cool. So we get to play a card, -1 cost. We'll use Beast to play Nick Fury. I'll draw 2 cards. Got Flight and Maria. Nice. Okay. That's kind of fun. Okay. We use Flight to throw Deathglow here. Annabelle will put a damage there. And then we will punch and take out here. Deathglow gets to ready. Valhalla, I think she technically attacks me first. I'll block with Hawkeye. So she's going to attack for 3, 4, and a threat. I figured I could make the call on Hawkeye and get him back. I feel like he would be a good target. I think it was against tower defense. Good memory there. Yeah, nice. Valhalla, we get to draw a card, just TBE, and heal a damage from Valk. So we're up to 9. I don't feel like team building exercise was a good include here, so that's fun. I really want to get Quinjet into play. Let's go team building exercise for Quinjet. We'll hold Maria and we'll play Maria next turn. Nick will thwart here. And Valkyrie will thwart to remove Confuse. Stand up. It's a lot of threat. TB is nice for Quint. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's really true. Yeah, good call. I think I picked up TB when I thought I was going to go all Avengers. Annabelle Riggs is just a civilian over there. We got Maria. Chooser. Oh, I love Chooser. Make the call. Aragorn. Genius. Beautiful. Okay. Enchantress is going to attack. We'll block with Nick, who does have a damage on him. Maybe 2, 3. Place a charm counter in your play area. So 2 more threats, because whenever we place a charm counter, we instead place a threat. So 1 from the boost, 1 from Enchantresses. So that's 4. And then Nick is gone. We got 2 encounter cards. Sinister Strike. Alrighty. Let's get our Nemesis, which our Enchantress cannot interplay. So we got powerful enhancements. Players cannot discard attachments that are attached to friendly characters. Comes in with 3. And a acceleration. Don't forget Flight of the Valk when you need a lot of... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. That is way better when you don't have Enchantress hitting the table as well. Oh. Then we've got Exhaustion. Surge, exhaust my identity. Into Alluring Call. Okay, so I cannot get this. Yeah. Attach your identity. Exhaust this card. There's a forced action to place a charm counter on the enchantment card in your play area. Play a card from your hand, reducing its resource cost by 1. Alter ego action. Exhaust this card to discard the card. Okay. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, let's do that. We'll place a threat, and we'll use Quinn Carrier to play Maria, reducing the cost by 1. We're going to draw into Shield Maiden. We're going to Trance of Greed. Draw a card. Play it. Okay, we'll play Chooser this lane. I like that, actually. Who do we want to grab? I don't think I want the Brute anymore. It is put into play. So Sin... Oh, we're exhausted, though. Enthralled Lackey is quick striking us. I don't like that, because that's going to pop the main. Those cards you just shuffled in. Yeah, they're still horrendous. Oh, we can grab the these guys, which can then get us ally. I think I kind of want to go Whirlwind. He has quick strike too. Dang it. That's fine. But Whirlwind, when he attacks, we get to remove threat from every scheme. So that feels kind of good. Okay, there goes Maria. Go another chooser. Oh, and we get to draw 2 cards. Human and organizational support. And let's not forget to put some of these out there. Okay. What cards? I got Senior in my Discord pile. I also have Hawkeye. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Albert. Doesn't, yeah, he does hit me for one more very good call, yeah. Because he gets +1 for each side scheme in play. Technically, it's an indirect damage, but yeah. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We are going to play Make the Call with an organizational support. We are going to exhaust a Quinjet, a Stinger. So that's generating 3. And a Dragon Fang, because it has the Asgard trait. That's cool. Okay. That's kind of cool. She has the Asgard, so does Dragon Fang, so it works with org support. So that's generating 4 resources to play Senior. After next Senior enters play, we're going to remove 3 threat from here. Beautiful. Supports and allies. Oh, it is an upgrade, isn't it? Shoot. So we'll use Shield Maiden instead. Thank you. Boo. Boo. Nick and Maria will thwart this down to 1. Yeah. Genius will play Aragorn. I get +4 hit points. So we're at 7, so we'll go up to 11. We'll hew and immune Deathglow here on Whirlwind. It's a lot of threat. Alright, let's stand up. Chooser, Captain Marvel, X, Rapid Response, Adam. I tried doing, yeah. Not working on upgrades made me sad many times. Yeah, right? Enchantress is going to attack us for 2. We'll block with Annabelle. +2. She's gone, and we add a threat. Whirlwind is going to attack us for 1. We'll take that on the chin. Then our encounter card is Master Plan. We'll discard until we get a side scheme. I love hitting 2 expert cards in a row. That's always a solid. Then it's going to be the last card. No side scheme, so that's kind of exciting. That makes Valkyrie really... Oh, wait, we're going to block with Nick. That's dumb. I forgot I had Nick. Silly. Nick goes away. Expert 3 in Civil War would be amazing. I do want to Expert 3. I think I would love an Expert 3. That'd be cool. All right, started my turn. Quinjet ticks up. Okay. Okay, so we are going to Trance of Greed. We play Make the Call. All right. So we are playing Make the Call. Who do we want to pull in? We could pull in Hawkeye. We could... Beast is not a bad idea. We could go grab Org Support again. So that'd be 4 of these cards. Is there any card that I want to hang on to? Or... Actually, we probably just pull in... I want to hang on to rapid response because I need to do this as a forced response. So I'm going to spend 4 to pull in Senior again. And when he enters play, I'm going to remove 3 threat from here. Okay. We're going to Alluring Call to place a threat, playing rapid response, resource -1. Okay. Standard 4 has to be in Fantastic Four. That would be good. That would be good. They did make a joke at Gen Con during the designer panel. Tony was talking about how fantastic the Civil War box was because like they put that in there and they're like, oh no. Nick is gonna go 2 damage here. Valkyrie is gonna go 4 damage here. It's gonna knock a Deathglow off, which will ready Valkyrie, and then we get Whirlwind. When Whirlwind attacks, remove 1 threat from each scheme in play, and he gets +1 attack for each threat removed. Fantastic Four is 100% coming. Yeah. Valkyrie is ready. We're going to punch Enchantress for 3. Take her down to 2. Oh, Valhalla heals me 1. I was like, I'm missing 1 step in this process, and I have a Have At Thee. I don't hate Have At Thee. Valhalla! Yes, thank you, Travis. Trigger Valhalla. I was like, I'm like looking at the board. I'm like, there's one thing. I know there's a thing. What is the thing? Alrighty, we got it. I'm happy. I'm happy. I think I hang on to Have At Thee. I think we're gonna pushing Enchantress here. Potentially. Right? Like we're looking at a push. So yeah, let's see what happens. I'm gonna hold on to Have At Thee. We've got a White Tiger. I like it. Org supports. I like it. Another Have At Thee, which we could probably play both of them if we got a Nick. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna go 2 here. Enchantress is gonna attack. We'll block with Senior. It's gonna be 2 + 2. There goes Seduced yet again, which is nice to see go. Add a threat. Then our encounter card is Sinister Strike. We're getting punched. We'll block with Annabelle. So it's gonna. Or do we block with Maria? No, I'd rather have the threat. We'll block with Annabelle. It's gonna be 2, 3, +1 threats here. Boom. Bye, Annabelle. Alrighty. Okay. I'm gonna Alluring Call. Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna Maria to thwart 2 to take this down to 3. I'm gonna Rapid Response Maria back in and draw a card. Hey, a strength. Nice. I'm going to Alluring Call to place a charm counter, and then I'm going to play Deathglow using Alluring Call. We'll exhaust here. We'll draw into a Falcon, and we have to play Falcon. Which is not bad at all, actually. Org support. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Falcon. Enters play. Look at the top 3. 1, 2, 3. For each treachery, which is 1, we'll remove a threat. Beautiful. Just like that. Okay. Valk will punch Enchantress to stage 2. Or stage 3, I guess. Stage 3, she has Steady and Toughness. When revealed, put the set-aside Future of Despair into play, and then place an additional 4 threat per player on it. After Enchantress attacks, you place a charm counter on the enchantment card in your play area. She becomes a 3/2/18. Flight of the Valk here. I was gonna wait because I know I have this big side scheme in. I have Falcon. I also have Nick. Oh, on the new. Yeah, I think the timing response is still open. That's amazing. Yeah, absolutely, Traffic. I was thinking that it wouldn't be open, but I think that trigger window is still open to play Flight because we're still within that response window and we're resolving all the win defeated, which takes place before the response window. Amazing call. I love it. Yes. Okay, sick. That's cool. So she comes in with 18. We're going to place Future of Despair. She gains Stalwart and cannot take damage. When revealed, place a charm counter on each enchantment card in play. She'll throw one there. Then we're going to Flight here. So it comes in with 6, and we'll leave it with 1. Beautiful. Yeah, I did not close the window. Yeah. That's awesome. That's cool. Very happy about that. And Valk gets ready. Cool. Now, we're going to go Strength and Have At Thee to play... Oh, and Valhalla. Hold on. Let's do this. Valhalla will heal me 1 and draw me into a Bifrost. We'll see. We'll see. Bifrost is a support that I can exhaust for organizational support, though. So that's cool. Have At Thee and Strength will play a White Tiger. Draw me 3 cards. Make the call. Have At Thee. And a Beta Ray Bill. White Tiger will take out Future of Despair. She's at 18. Have At Thee is 7. Plus 4 is 11, 12, 14, 15. I can do 15 damage. Yeah, so close. So close. Oh, have Whirlwind get this game. That's amazing. I don't have a valid target to attack, unfortunately. Because Enchantress can't take damage when the scheme is out, and so I can't actually attack. I could thwart it. Yeah, I'm gonna thwart the scheme with Whirlwind. And then we're getting really close to being able to... Yeah, I'll have Whirlwind thwart this game. Good call. 2, 4, 5, 9, 16. I have 16 damage. If she could take damage, Whirlwind would have been the win. I think so. So I think now, instead, I'm looking at a Fury play and then a Have At Thee play. Gotta go. It's been great to watch. I'm gonna play live. Sweet. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. All right. Beta Ray Bill, make the call. Bifrost and Have At Thee will play Nick Fury. We'll draw 3 cards. Energy, Squirrel Girl, and a Shield Maiden. Falcon and Nick will thwart this down to 0. We do have Absorbing Man coming. He's gonna be a minion. I think he doesn't have guard. He does have guard. Ugh. So we want to not put Deathglow on Enchantress. Did I up the counter? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you. So Valkyrie will punch for 3. White Tiger will punch for 2. I got a Have at thee for 7. So we're down to 6. And unfortunately, we have a minion coming in to play. Okay, we'll toss Squirrel Girl. We got 2, 4, 5. Oh, if we could have decked out, that would have been really nice. Because then the minion would have been our... I don't think Quinjet exhausts to do its ability, which is another fun combo with Org. Yeah, I did exhaust Quinjet to use Org support to play Falcon that turn. This deck does feel fairly good. I'm not like... I feel like the deck is pretty decent. So we got Quinjet, Visit, Panther squared off, and a Rapid Response. We're going to throw a Tooth right here. Enchantress is going to attack us. We're going to block with Nick. This activation is an attack against Overkill. Alrighty, so it's a attack of 3. So 1 damage rolls to Valk. Then we place a threat here. Our encounter card is Absorbing Man. While he's engaged with you, he gets plus X attack, where X is the highest printed cost of a card that I control. He does have guard. So if we can get through him, I think we win. Valkyrie might be the GOAT. Who knows? It could be. It could be. Alrighty. So 7 damage. If we throw Deathglow here, that's 4. So I just need to find... Okay. Let's go Visit Valhalla and Panther to play Rapid Response. Maria is going to attack Absorbing Man for 1. Rapid Response back in. We've got Falcon for 2. I am not exhausted. Attack here for 4. So that's going to trigger Deathglow. That's going to ready. We're going to go get Absorbing Man. Absorbing Man. When he attacks or thwarts, exhaust an upgrade or support, and he gets plus X power, where X is the card's printed cost. It's so beautiful. Oh, and I have to do these by the end of my turn, but if I beat her, we're fine. Let's go Spear to throw Deathglow here. Absorbing Man is going to attack for 1. Exhaust an upgrade or support that I control. We'll go Aragorn. So he's going to attack for 3. Takes us down to 3. Valkyrie swings in to take out Enchantress. That deck was pretty good. That deck was pretty good. Oh, Brant, I did not realize. Hey, how's it going? What's the verdict? Does she mean? She is mean. She is very, very mean. I also think that the Trickster Magic may be a encounter set that you can add to kind of lower that difficulty rating, because I think the Trickster encounter set is not bad. I don't think it's bad at all. So I think next time I play Loki and Enchantress, we're going to swap out that mod set to see if we add something in that doesn't give us, a 4-cost ally on the table. Yeah. Enchantress seems to be Valkyrie manageable, which may or may not be its own tier ranking. Yeah. This deck is now called Huggin' and Muggin'. I love it. Huggin' and Muggin' is so great. Going Enthralled was not good. That being said, I've seen way worse cards in the deck that we were able to kind of avoid. Where, like, honestly, I think this is it. Yeah. Like this one, where it's like if you have the Enthrall trait, you have to do both of those effects. So you have to get a minion and a side scheme, or like she's going to attack and scheme. So going Enthralled is still bad. The forced action I thought was kind of fun. I thought the forced action like kind of threw a wrench into a lot of my plans, and so I enjoyed that aspect of it. It's not bad if you can handle the minions. That's true. Yeah. If you're not set up to take out the minions, then the Trickster Magic is going to be a tough mod set. I thought she was fun. I thought Enchantress was fun. I think I like Enchantress more than Loki right now. Just I think she's a little bit more dynamic in the gameplay. From a true solo perspective, I loved the massive multiplayer thing that we did, and I thought that was a ton of fun. But like playing true solo back to back, I think Enchantress is more fun than Loki. She has a little bit more things going on. It's a little bit more like just things are happening. I like it. I think it's really good. Are there other mod sets in the pack? No. So it only comes with the one mod set, which is the Trickster Magic, and then Enchantress and Loki. Yeah, I'm interested to try it with a different mod set. I think that's gonna really up the difficulty. What we'll have to do next time is go Enchantress versus like Scarlet Witch or something like that. And then like throw in a Thunderbolt mod or something in there. Larry said having Falcon Protection with Party Thor was incredible. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. So that was the game that we played at Gen Con on Thursday, and it was wild. It was so good because I could use like aerial recon to send him minions, and then I was just recurring draw their fire and defending, and so he could sit there with like 7 minions, play Bring It, and then just draw all of his cards, and then lightning strike all the minions away. But if he didn't get a lightning strike, or if he just wanted to hold on to him because he had to bring it for like next round or something, I could just defend because I wasn't taking any damage at that. So it was it was a really fun matchup. It was really good. I was happy that I got to play with him. The deletion of Undead and Frost Giant Legion. Oh, Legions of Undead and Frost Giants. Oh yeah. Enchantress with the infinite mod set. That would be interesting. Yeah. I don't know. Really good pack. I'm happy with the pack. It's both of these were a ton of fun to play. Also, it's just like I always feel good when I win with Valkyrie because it's like, woo, I did it. Achievement unlocked. So yeah, I think Enchantress. I really like Enchantress. She's fun. Be funny and add the Infinity Gauntlet to Loki. It's so funny. Oh my goodness. I do wonder if we'll get a Thanos set where we don't have to use the Infinity Gauntlet. Though I don't know. I feel fine with Thanos having the Infinity Gauntlet. I mean, he's tough, but I from a thematic standpoint, I like him with the Infinity Gauntlet. Nice. Very, very cool. Alrighty, well, thank you all so very much for watching. Good stuff. I'm gonna post the VODs here pretty soon, and get those out. But yeah, I'm gonna be back next week. I believe next week we'll be back to the full stream schedule. I have just like a day trip. Well, actually, it's a multiple day trip because I have to take my car into the shop. But yeah, I have a. I'm leaving town this weekend. I'm doing another bike ride, and so next week I think we'll be back to the full 3 streams. We'll probably, I'm hoping to get Slay the Spire, and we may do Final Girl depending on if we're in the middle of a game. But I may just put out a poll if we want to see Slay the Spire or one of the new Final Girl scenario packs, and then we'll continue on in our progression series with Lord of the Rings. So good stuff. I also plan on filming a recorded gameplay for the new Arkham campaign, and I just realized that I edited, I uploaded, the next MCCU, I just never posted it. I don't know why. It's just sitting there, just not posted. So I need to post that here soon too. I did Infinity War. So speaking of Thomas Gauntlet, which I prefer way more than Thanos' Gauntlet. I played Thanos with Civil War, so I have that coming out soon too. So thanks all for hanging out. I appreciate it. See you next week. Enjoy your games. Peace.